A Christmas Eve donation helped the Salvation Army's Red Kettle Campaign reach its goal. In Duluth, the organization hoped to raise $250,000 this holiday season. According to the Salvation Army, on Christmas Eve, they were still $54,000 short when a local company stepped up big time. Hartel Disposal donated $55,000.
I hope that we never have to answer the question, what happens if we don't make it? Because I don't think it's anything good. It's just really nice at this time of the year for those kind of miracles essentially to happen. The magic of Christmas brings out the best in people.
Those at the Salvation Army say successful fundraisers like this allows them to continue activities and programs and sets them up for a successful year ahead. Still to come,